So there was a group of kids in California. They called themselves the Waldos,
Yes.
and they would meet at a statue of Louis Pasteur, the chemist.
Okay.
Um, and they used the term 420 because they would meet there at 420.
Okay.
And then eventually the term kind of evolved into, hey, let's smoke it. Let's 420.
Yeah.
And you know that they one of the Waldos was a roadie for I think it's the guitarist of the Grateful Dead.
Okay, cool.
And then the Grateful Dead kind of popularized it in North America.
Okay.
It kind of evolved into like this kind of like silent act of protest. People would go to the Capitol stairs and smoke weed on 420
Yeah.
on April 20th. So I think it evolved into a word of like, hey, let's sesh. So it's almost this international like act of defiance,
Nice.
and now it's like Christmas for cannabis consumers.
Yeah.
And then the article kind of ends is like where are cool things happening. So it's like the hook and like we talked about
Yep.
off air, the hook and ladders doing some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Cannabis bingo and egg hunts and a fashion
Fashion
show
show.
and comedy and
Yep.
Modest is doing like their 9-year anniversary. Surly's doing like this gourmet munchies event.
Nice.
There's even like a group of bikers from the Bike Alliance doing like a bike race, kind of like a beer marathon where
Oh,
you
cool.
run and then drink a beer and run some more. There's going to be like you bike around and stop and
It's awesome.
consume cannabis,
Yeah.
then ride around some more.
That's cool.
What's another cool one? I saw like a wind down sauna session. That Canna Connect's doing. There's the Familia skate shop. There's going to be like a barbecue and skate competition. I know that most of Island Pezzy, Sweetest Grass, and Native Care are all hosting some form of events.
Nice.
I know that I'm pretty sure Ben Paddle has something going on, music and a gathering. So there's just like
Lots.
really cool events.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool to see like cannabis is almost like cannabis is cool in that like it was one of the first domesticated crops
Mhm.
and it like spread around the world so fast and people utilized it so thoroughly that like there is no like progenitor species. Like